The Evolution of Snoop Dogg, A Journey Through Time. In the heart of Long Beach, California, a legend was born. The man we know today as Snoop Dogg, a name synonymous with hip-hop, culture, and reinvention, began his journey here, in the gritty streets of the LBC. Early life and introduction to music. Born Calvin Cordozar Broadus Jr. on October 20th, 1971, Snoop's early life was marked by the rhythms of his neighborhood and the challenges that came with it. Raised by his mother, Beverly Tate, Calvin was nicknamed Snoopy by his parents due to his love of the Peanuts cartoon character. As a young boy, he was deeply involved in music, singing in the Golgotha Trinity Baptist Church choir and playing the piano. But it was the emerging genre of rap that truly captured his imagination. High school years and early struggles. During his teenage years at Long Beach Polytechnic High School, Snoop faced numerous challenges. Despite his musical talents, he found himself drawn into the gang culture that pervaded his neighborhood. These years were tumultuous, marked by run-ins with the law and brief stints in jail. Yet, even during these difficult times, Snoop's passion for music remained undiminished. He began recording homemade tapes with his cousins Nate Dogg and Lil and Half Dead, and friend Warren G, under the name 213, after the Long Beach area code. Discovery by Dr. Dre. In 1992, Snoop's life took a dramatic turn. His homemade tapes reached the ears of Dr. Dre, the legendary producer from NWA. Impressed by Snoop's distinctive style and smooth flow, Dre invited him to audition. This meeting was the start of a pivotal partnership. Snoop was featured on Dre's debut solo album, The Chronic, and his performance on tracks like Nothing But a G-Thang catapulted him into the spotlight. Breakthrough album, Doggystyle. In 1993, Snoop released his debut album, Doggystyle, under Death Row Records. The album, produced by Dr. Dre, was a critical and commercial success. It debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 and went on to sell millions of copies. Tracks like Gin and Juice, Who Am I, What's My Name, and Murder Was the Case became anthems of the era. Snoop's laid-back style, combined with his raw lyrical content, resonated with fans worldwide, solidifying his status as a hip-hop icon. Legal troubles and redemption. Despite his rising fame, Snoop's life was not without its challenges. In 1993, he was charged with murder for his alleged involvement in the shooting of a gang member. The highly publicized trial, which lasted for 3 years, ended with Snoop's acquittal in 1996. This period was a turning point for him. It forced Snoop to reevaluate his life and career, leading to a shift in his public persona and musical themes. Continued success and artistic evolution. Following his acquittal, Snoop Dogg continued to release successful albums. The Dogfather in 1996, though not as critically acclaimed as his debut, still showcased his evolving artistry. Leaving Death Row Records in the late 90s, Snoop signed with No Limit Records, where he released The Game Is to Be Sold, Not to Be Told in 1998. Over the next decade, he continued to evolve, experimenting with different musical styles and collaborating with a diverse range of artists. Reinvention, Snoop Lion and Beyond. In 2012, Snoop made headlines with his transformation into Snoop Lion. Embracing the Rastafarian culture, he released the reggae album Reincarnated, which was accompanied by a documentary of the same name. This phase of his career highlighted his willingness to explore new musical landscapes and spiritual paths. While some fans were skeptical, others admired his boldness and artistic bravery. Cultural impact and advocacy. Snoop Dogg is more than a musician. He's a cultural icon and advocate. His support for cannabis legalization, his work in youth football leagues, and his philanthropic efforts underscore his commitment to giving back to the community. Snoop has used his platform to address social issues, advocate for justice reform, and support educational initiatives. Legacy and influence. As we reflect on Snoop Dogg's journey, it's clear that his influence extends far beyond music. He's a pioneer who has continually reinvented himself, breaking barriers and setting new standards in the entertainment industry. His distinctive voice, charismatic persona, and unwavering authenticity have inspired countless artists and fans around the world. A living legend. From the streets of Long Beach to global superstardom, Snoop Dogg's journey is a testament to resilience, creativity, and the power of reinvention. He's a living legend whose influence transcends music, inspiring generations to come.